Welcome back to another episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. I am one of your hosts. My name is Randy.
And I am one of your other hosts, Mark.
Mark.
Still Mark. I decided
Mark.
to keep Mark for the new year.
That his New Year's resolution
that was
to
it.
keep the name Mark.
That's one I know I can keep.
We are back for the show that you know how it works. Every Wednesday we come together, we talk about new books that are going to be on the shelves. That Wednesday morning we are looking at the week of January 10th, 2018. Last time we were in 2018 in spirit. This time we are actually physically
We're
here
sitting in 2018.
Yes.
And our own filth.
Yes. No. No puddles. We are not.
Come on, Nugget.
Okay. So if you guys have not been able to visit the store before, you know there are a couple of ways you can find us. So you can find us in Texarkana, Texas, or Shreveport, Louisiana, by looking on ExcaliburCCG.com or our Facebook page for directions or a phone number.
Or you can be creepy and find us on Google Maps.
Or find us on Google Maps. Hopefully the Google Maps is finally updated to bring you to the right location.
I don't know why that's creepy.
It kind of is. I don't know. It's stalkerish.
Google Earth. That's what I was thinking. You could look at us from Google Earth.
And if you can get the satellite image that has one of us in front of the store, that's very, very creepy.
It is creepy.
Especially because we're usually not in front of the store.
It's true.
So, beyond that little segue, we're going to move into the new books that we are going to be taking a look at. You've got the first one.
Okay.
It's a big one.
It's not a number one, but it's a biggie. Avengers number 675 from Mark Waid and P.P. Laras Pepe. And covers by Mark Brooks and a bunch of other people. This is the big No Surrender storyline. This is the first part of it. It's a weekly 16-part story.
16.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Oh, sure enough, good.
The Earth has been stolen. That's it.
In the end.
The sky burns while mysterious cosmic objects crash down from above, wreaking havoc across the world. Got to use that again.
Yeah, real good.
Oh, I quit. The Avengers are the last line of defense between Earth and the mysterious forces threatening to tear it apart, Lisa!
Are we going to have copyright infringement doing that?
Maybe.
It's
time to assemble the teams you know and love from Avengers, Uncanny Avengers, US Avengers, Occupy Avengers, Apocalypse Avengers, Buttface Avengers. Every Avengers team ever come together to face a threat beyond any they've faced before in a weekly epic adventure that will define the future of Earth's mightiest heroes. Earth.
So, if you need something that can kind of hang with that, we're going to look at Dynamite is giving us the comic book everybody has requested.
Dynamite.
That's right. Battlestar Galactica versus Battlestar Galactica. Number one of a 6-part series. Peter David on board to write it. And Johnny Desjardins. There we go. Sure. To draw. They have legendary Commander Kane, who I'm sorry I don't remember who that is, but he's apparently the commander of the Pegasus.
Oh, that was in the original show that was like Lloyd Bridges, I think.
Oh, well, that kind of makes it cooler. But he and the crew of the Pegasus have been found alive. They apparently were not, or previously thought to not be. And they have encountered who they are saying is has claimed to be the last Cylon. All of this is going to be somehow an event that brings together two different versions of the Battlestar Galactica universe, and they aren't exactly going to be happy to see each other.
Because everybody's a Cylon in the new one.
That's probably a good reason for it. And others can't just finish up their flight to go to the disco, something. So this is going to be a unique one to figure out exactly how those interactions will work with Starbuck seeing a female Starbuck and whatnot.
He's going to do himself.
Ew. But it will be well written because we have Peter David on board for the writing chores.
True enough. All right, next up for me is from DC Comics, Harley Quinn, Be Careful What You Wish For, special number 1 by Amanda Conner, Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Conner, and Amanda Conner. If you thought you'd seen all the mayhem Harley was capable of unleashing with the help of an all-powerful genie and infinite wishes, well, we wish you'd known better. I see what they did there.
Yeah.
This oversized special presents the Loot Crate exclusive story as a standalone comic, available in comic shops for the first time ever, with an additional 18 pages of brand new story and art by Amanda Conner.
I was expecting someone else, but okay, Amanda Conner.
Amanda Conner.
Okay, I was thinking that was our last story, but I guess that's not.
I said her name 3 times and she didn't show up.
She didn't show up.
Darn.
There could be worse people to show up. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, another Versus book from Valiant Comics. This actually is pretty cool. Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe.
Ninja K.
Well, they were.
Is this the old Ninjak?
I think it's the old Ninjak.
Oh, okay.
This is part 1 of a 4-part series. Ryan. No. Sorry, I got those names mixed up. This is going to be Elliot Rahal and Joe Bennett. So beautiful art on board the book.
Yeah, I love Joe Bennett.
Absolutely one of my favorites. Can't believe he's never really amounted to like a next level star.
I know. I don't get that.
Because he can keep a monthly, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd rather look at that than the John Romita Jr. artwork. When the assassin Raka, he's a little fire stick streaming device. He's a terrible assassin. When he exploits MI6 operative Colin King, who is also known as Ninjak, King will have no other choice but to betray his closest allies. He is now going to be on the run, and in order for him to survive, he's going to have to face off against some of the most powerful beings known to man. We're talking about Archer and Armstrong and Livewire and everybody else, EXO, and just the whole blasted crew.
The whole shebang.
That's right. Enchilada.
You owe me a Coke.
I'll get you one.
Right.
We happen to have them once at our store for only 91 cents. That's $1 with tax.
That is.
Yeah, you're not. You're up.
Oh, am I? Are you done? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there wasn't a lot of other information. They say it's a good jumping on point, but I don't know jumping on to what.
That's a good question. If it's the old version. Weird.
I don't know. Yeah, they didn't have the Ninja Dash K for it.
Okay.
It just said Ninjak.
All right. Well, I got from Marvel Comics, Old Man Hawkeye, number 1 of 12, by Sax Ethan. Why'd they do that?
I don't know. That's weird.
And Marco Cicchetto.
Some beautiful art.
Yeah. This is an Eye for an Eye Part 1. The superheroes have fallen. This is a prequel to Old Man Logan, I think.
The Mark Miller run.
Yes, the Mark Miller run. The country has been divided into territories controlled by super villains. Among the wastelands lives Clint Barton. Good grief, man. Why'd they capitalize all that? One of the few Avengers to survive, but it's been 45 years and he's no Avenger. Trying to eke out a living any way he can, the former Hawkeye is confronted with a startling discovery. The sharpshooter is going blind. Well, when you're alone and...
Yeah, he's had it all because he's been deaf and now he's going blind.
Going blind. Yeah, his palms are hairy. With time running short, Clint realizes there's one last thing he wants to see. Revenge for his fallen comrades in arms. Rising star writer Ethan Sachs, or Sachs Ethan, as we know him.
Ready for a yell.
Oh, yeah. And artist Marco Cicchetto take you back to the wastelands in a story set 5 years before the original classic Old Man Logan.
So it tells you it's set before the original classic.
Yep.
Sweet. Now, if you're a wrestling fan, this next book's for you. Boom Studios gives us WWE's Royal Rumble 2018 special. It happens to fall in the same month as the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. You're going to have a story that's going to be looking at just kind of a retrospective of different Royal Rumbles from Flair to
Woo!
Flair and Undertaker. Roll those eyes.
I can't do that, man.
It
makes me angry.
Ryan, are you going to turn green? Ryan Ferrier is one of the writers, as well as Various, and Kendall Good will be on board for the writing chores. Now, one of the other Various that will be writing this is the phenomenal one. AJ Styles has a story taking a look at the debut of AJ Styles, which happened 2 Royal Rumbles ago. So, if you're a fan of the high-flying AJ Styles, he's got some work there for you. I think Samoa Joe's written for it now. He's written for it. Mick Foley's written for it. They've had a whole lot of the wrestlers taking their crack at writing.
Cool.
So that's the number ones that we have, guys. And we do have one other story arc that's been going on. It's the weekly Phoenix Resurrection series. Mark, tell us where we're at with that.
Number 3 coming out this week.
Number 3.
Number 3. I don't know what Hans Var Leg means, but
it's the Stephanie Hans variant.
Oh, okay. This is written by Matthew Rosenberg and art by Joe Bennett.
Joe Bennett.
There we go. And Stephanie Hans. Okay, Hans Var Leg. By Barada Nikto.
Stop. No invoking here. This is an invoke-free zone.
A light in the darkness is not always welcome. Kitty Pryde, Old Man Logan, and Cyclops are leading teams of X-Men all across the globe, chasing events connected to the Phoenix. But with teammates disappearing and familiar enemies returning, the X-Men are fighting a losing battle. Beast doesn't know how or what shape it will take, but he knows they are running out of time before the Phoenix makes its true presence known. Meanwhile,
back at the ranch.
At the Legion of Doom, a young woman named Jean is starting to go insane in her peaceful suburban life. Aren't we all? Nightmares and daydreams are spilling over into the world and revealing cracks in her reality. Jean's life and everything in it may just be a facade, outmade by who and why?
But
Jean needs to escape.
But made.
But made. But made. But
not what I was trying to say. The ink's running out there.
But that's just kind of fun to say. But made. The X-Men need to stop the cycle of death the Phoenix brings. Their worlds will violently collide as Jean searches for an opening, and the X-Men fight for closure. But when they are brought together, will the X-Men be reunited with their long-lost teammate, or something darker? A butt made.
Butt made. Something tells me it's not going to be that dark, because there's going to be a certain Jean Grey leading the X-Men Red team very soon.
True.
So, we'll see how that really turns out. There, they love to throw some red herrings in there. Beyond that, I think that's it for the comic books that we have, and
it is
for the show in general. So
yes, we're done. Thank you.
Well, we'll do the signing off here. Don't forget, guys, that we here at Excalibur Comics can be found on the Facebook page. We can be found at our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. And like, share, comment, tell us what you're looking forward to this week, what you've enjoyed from the last week there, what ones you've been enjoying so far lately. And just talk to us in general. We're desperate to hear from you. No. But yeah, subscribe if you have not done so. Share us with other people. Let them know that we're out there trying to help inform you guys of new titles that are coming out that may be of some interest to you. We all know somebody. We get customers in the store constantly. They're asking about new titles that they may be able to get on board with. And that's kind of what this show is designed to do. So share that with people, because you never know who's out there looking to read a new, good, and fresh take on a comic book there. So beyond that, Mark, anything to add?
Nah.
Nope. I think we're going to wrap this up, guys. Remember, read great comics and comment on the video below. We will see you next week. Bye.